Libra, this is Just with your April 25th to May 15th, 2018 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Now, Leo. I didn't mean Leo. I meant Libra. Although some of you could be definitely dealing with a Leo. Definitely. But that's a whole nother story. I'll say this. Some of you are being, well, here's the thing. Wait a minute. Is it? Yeah. Some of you are being stubborn. So knock it off. Okay. I even want to make the tagline, knock it off. Or if it's not you, someone needs to knock it off. But, excuse me. That being said, let's get into this. Now, some of you guys, I almost want to change the tagline from one sign's tagline to your tagline because it's really fitting right here. Something started and ended. It's like everyone's having the same readings. Like, you could have just got a job and quit. Like, oh, no, that's okay. I got another job. Or, in fact, we don't need you. You know, that type of thing. So something started and it ended. Just that quick. Quick. You got an offer and it was like turned down. Someone turned down an offer, turned down a job offer, turned down a love offer, turned down some money. I don't know who would be doing anything like that, but it seems like someone's turned down some money. And sometimes it's good to say thank you, but no thank you. And I don't need your money. And you can take everything that belongs to you. You know, some people say, well, that's pretty powerful. I guess if you're a worldly person, if you exist on the worldly things, then yeah, giving somebody back their worldly possessions would be powerful, I guess. But again, let me get off of my soapbox. There was, or seems to have been, or will very soon be a rejection of some form of offer. Okay. Some of you are so focused on one thing, you're not even realizing that the real offers are what lies behind you. So you need to, pick your head up and pay attention. Some of you, someone probably have come to you so many times and said, hey, would you, this is an example. Hey, would you look at my screenplay? Would you, I wrote a book. I think this is a great story. You would be great at, bringing it to life. Would you look at my screenplay? Hey, would you listen to some of my music? Would you look at some of my art? Some of you are the yay and nay sayers of whatever industry that you run, whatever, you're the decision makers. You open and close the doors and someone is offering you something and you're not listening. Okay. You could be doing this as well and someone's not hearing you. Okay. So be careful with that. If you're the one that's constantly pursuing something and you're getting rejected, it's not your time right now. You don't understand. You will get clarity and then you might get, either you're going to not understand why this is happening to you, be completely confused by everything, not know what to do next, and then you get your clarity. Some of you, the clarity be, I'm going to get the hell on. I'm going to leave. I'm going to just do what I need to do. Sometimes it's saying to you that you don't need other people. You've got to do it on your own. And some of you will come to that conclusion. You'll say, well, I'm going to do as best I can with what little I have. And in this time that we live in, you definitely can do that. You can make $1 out of 15 cents. You sure can. So some of you will get that understanding by second week of May that whatever little that I have, and it just may be that, you may be looking at something on TV, reading an article, something on YouTube, something in social media, someone talking in the street, some kind of message comes to you, a word of advice. It may be literal or figurative, but it sparks in you this new understanding of being able to do something. Okay. So do not allow anyone's test of you, because it's a test you're going through. Some of you being tested, to deter you from your fate, from what, you should be able to do, what you always want to do, what you have a natural affinity to do. It's going to take a little bit more work and a different approach. Hangman is here, so there's going to be some sacrifices and seeing things differently. So I know for a fact there is some people, not, oh, maybe one or two, this is a message for a lot of you guys. And you know why? And I was going to say it, but you guys aren't a Sagittarius. But I was thinking like Uranus is in your 6th house. And But no, that's not the case. Uranus is in your 8th house. And I feel that it's going to be changing completely the way that you handle money and the way as persuasive as you can be with others as it relates to their money. Right? So money definitely looks to be the theme here. And I feel as though for some of you, if you felt like there was a problem in the past with getting financial aid, assistance, not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem. I feel this is your time to pounce. Start applying for stuff. Definitely when we get into June, you can start applying for stuff. But right now, definitely, it looks very successful and auspicious for you guys. Possibly, obviously, find out when this whole Mercury retrograde shadow is completely out and it's okay to go out and do stuff. But from what these cards look like, you can do it. You put a finger on it and it can go. Some of you are turning down things because you know what? You do have better offers someplace else. And it may be at a distance and you got to go. And it's like people are going to look at you like, what the hell? Like that type of thing. Your attitude may be so, dare I say, cocky. You may be thinking someone else's attitude is a bit cocky, but hopefully it's yours. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of healthy cockiness sometimes. Sometimes you need that. You need to be cocky a little bit to let somebody know. Don't make me have to give you a little bit of my dust. You can take some of my dust. Well, I guess since I'm being silly and the Page of Wands is here as your advice, I think this is kind of a pre-tell to you knowing that it's okay to be silly. It's okay to be childlike. It's okay to explore any new things out there. If you say to yourself, I've always wanted to do, I've always wanted to do that. Should I? Yes. Why? Because you never know what could come out of it. It's that kind of thing now. Like so many things can come out of just one effort from you guys. So explore. Be the kid. Be curious. Be adventurous. Go out. Do other things. And it's not even a challenge. It's just like, just do it. Because what can't be changed? Like I was telling Sag. And if you happen to have Sag in your sign, well, then I guess this will really mean something for the Libra. But what can't be changed? Well, is that financially you're going to be doing really well. And you know it. So some of you have reached a pinnacle in your life where you can turn down things that just don't, financially, it's not on your level. And you know what you're worth and you know what where your cap is. It's almost like, I'm not accepting anything that's not paying this, You've evolved, right? And you guys have been very practical and very logical about your finances. And it's almost as if, like, I feel this particular time frame, April 25th to May 15th, there's going to be something that comes to you after a waiting period. You may either feel like you've had to wait, you haven't heard, there's been this long struggle, this back and damn forth, and then finally it comes to you. Like, if I would have known, if someone could have just told me that, don't worry, it's going to happen at this time, I wouldn't have stressed. Because I don't see stress, but I see complete confusion. Like, what the hell? I don't know what's going on. Relax. As they say, be calm. It's coming. Be calm. It's coming. And I feel that some of you might be working on a car. You might have something going on with your car. Someone is going to be there to help you. I get fire energy, which is good because you want someone that has that drive to be able to help you. I do get this, what are you going to do for me? Energy. So be careful with that. Venus is in Gemini. So you will be dealing with people with a lot of two different faces. Okay. 1 minute they're nice and the next minute they're nasty. 1 minute you could do it for free. But then again, on the flip side, it is cold outside. Can I come in? So I get kind of creepy attitude. Like you may even be hearing from people from your past, coming back around, to follow up on, saying, remember that time, I asked you on a date and you turned me down, like that type of thing. Some of you may be going through that. I do get I get changing faces, particularly with a male energy. So be careful. Someone at first being very much willing to help is going to turn cold. Why? Because they're confused. They're in their feelings. Number one, they may be feeling as though you just don't care, or you're using them. Someone feels like they're being used or something, and so they're going to change on you. So be careful and be very aware. That's how you're going to know who this person is, because they're going to be very helpful, very jovial, full of life, and want to hang out, want to talk, and then they'll turn to being very cold, so be careful with that. It's not going to stop. It's not going to, like they say, or like I always say, one monkey doesn't stop a show. But yeah, just be careful with that. Now, finances are abundant. It's a lot of money coming in for you guys, money upon money. You get your taxes, you're making good money at work. You may be able to do a lot of things you want to do because your mom has the kids, or your mom's helping out in some way. So now you can kind of be free, or, some of you, excuse me, you have money in the bank, you making money at work. You have more money coming in. Now you've thought of this other idea to bring you even more money. You have success on the job. You're stepping up your financial, status. So it's like a lot of good things going on as far as money is concerned. I've been telling every other sign to be pretty cautious with finances, but I do feel that you guys you're the only sign I can see so far that money is coming in abundance. Okay. And the advice is to, again, don't be, for you guys particularly, don't be so closed fist. Be a little bit more giving to others. And then you might get people feeling like you're using them, because they may feel like you can give me more than this. Okay, because some of you are cheap now. You are cheap. And you're saying, well, damn it, I can't get rich if I'm spending money. I can't stay rich if I keep spending my money. But some of you are lowballing people, and some people you're just not 100% giving them anything. So some people may feel used. So be careful. Give a little bit of something. And again, to mitigate that energy of the person that's going to grow cold on you, already offer something to them. Offer something to them. Give something to them before they can even, take a book out of the chapter of Taurus, because they're amazing at that. Set a person up, so now you can sit back and see what they're going to do, right? Because this time your words aren't going to go that far. Your charm isn't going to get you a whole lot, Libra. So you're going to have to ante up some dough. So ante up some dough, or ante up a partnership, ante up something where you're going to have to get your hands dirtier than just talking a sweet little tune, because that's not going to get you far. Now, excuse me, I see new job for those of you who are looking for work. Definitely opportunities. You may go for one over the other. Yeah. And for some of you may not have it. You may say no to the money because it's something you've always wanted to do. I get this yearning desire to want to do something out of the box, different, new, that's exciting, So I do see new job. It's all over the spread. New job, new job, new job. If it's not coming right now, definitely before we get into June, or first week of June, you guys will be working somewhere. Okay. Now love. Let's get into love. So I know when I started this, I said to Libras, someone's being stubborn. If you're being stubborn, to knock it off. I do see the challenge here. Excuse me. For some of you is to take your head up a minute for love. Someone's offering their cup to you. Someone wants to be friends. Someone wants to put wants you to put your I was going to say something, but some of you don't know what that means. But someone wants you to just wait, like they're waving a white flag, but it's in the sense of a cup, can we just, stop this already? Can we just be friends? And some of you like, no, like you're relentless because you feel wronged in some way. Okay. So someone wants to say sorry. Someone wants to start over again, and you're not there. You're not over it. You still remember you've made your decision, and damn it, you're sticking to it. And someone may be coming with, okay, well, I mean, I will commit. We can get married. Okay. You can move in. And no. It's like some of you are like, God damn it. No. And if you are a Libra man, you may very clearly be that man that will say to the woman before you leave her in your dust, oh, remember when I was trying to get to know you and everything, and then you just did me wrong? Well, yeah. No, thank you. Like, I'm out of here. Yeah. Because I do feel like if you keep turning this person down, they're going to grow cold. And then they're going to be ice cold. And then you're going to be confused trying to figure out, okay, well, why aren't they trying to be nice to me and, So, choose your battles. That's what I should tag it as. Choose your battles. Because you have a lot of strength right now. Excuse me. Someone's not talking. You have a lot of strength right now, but it will easily turn if you get too high for your horses or another person. So if it's one of you that's offering yourself and keep trying to make amends, and someone's just giving you that tell to kiss, well, I mean, it's not going to be too long before you say, really? And okay, dust. So I see that very clearly. Now, someone's not sure why. Why you're not speaking? Why we fell out? Why did you leave? What is going on? Okay. And I feel in the second week of May, I keep wanting to say the second month, but the second week of May, I feel, and this card is constantly coming out. So in the second week of May, Taurus season is going to really bring people back to reality. Okay. And people will start to do things in a more methodical, slow, practical, logical, step-by-step approach. Now, this way of doing things, when everyone was speeding so full far ahead with Aries, may make people feel as though, well, no progress is being made. Well, now we're this. Well, now we're just friends again. Well, now we just talk every once in a while. But everyone needs a slowdown. Everyone is going to need some form of a slowdown because everything is needing to. The clocks need to all formulate back in the right alignment. And I feel through this slowdown in your relationship, second week of May, there will be this having to see things differently, having to take a different approach. Perhaps there being a sacrifice being made, and then hearing something, having to make a decision about this partnership. Where do you go? Someone will then perhaps be ready to decide. Yes, I want this. No, I don't want this. Yes, I want something else. Okay. But for you guys, I see it's more of, more hopeful toward being able to mend and move forward in something more concrete. Okay. So if there has been any issues in a situation, it looks like things can work out better the second week of May for some of you. Some of you could be juggling, particularly Libra women. You could be juggling two men. I would be careful because one of them are aware and the other one plays no games. So if you do one wrong, that's starting to become aware and may feel like, oh, that's why you created this argument and decided to not speak to me. Because now you're starting to talk to this guy. Yeah. They are going to be shocked that you would do such a thing. And I feel that when we get to the second week, there will have to be this decision of like, well, I got to stop playing. What the hell am I going to do? Because I see two men. So this will be, and I do feel, and this is the only sign that Libra women really kind of have the power here. Libra women have more power than you do, but I don't know if you guys realize that you're playing with fire. You're playing a little dangerous. So you need to be a little bit aware of that. Okay. Others of you, I feel in a relationship, you may be getting a job. You may be getting a job, having to leave a bit, being a little bit of distance from one another because someone is working at a distance. Your schedules may be changing. There may be a sense of, by the time we get to the second week of May, but there's more money coming in the house and you may be tending to children and doing things specific for kids with like events and clubs and that sort of thing. And once we get into the second week of May, there may be some form of a decision of getting the kids and just doing things with kids. And then you guys definitely should try to put some time into doing something fun in your relationship. Just you two. You need to start to agree. We need date night. We need date night. And every time we go on a date, we got to do something different than the last time. It cannot be every time we go to a movie and a dinner. Every time we go over to such and such house. Every time we go. No. Every time it has to be something different. Libra wants fun and excitement. Your mate wants fun and excitement. If you have to move them to a place where they're confused, they don't know what the hell's going on, they don't know why this, they're going to grow cold on you. So try to grab that energy with them while you can and just enjoy them, have some excitement, have some fun. And you guys can restore that energy. It doesn't always mean that you have to have sex. Sometimes women can feel as though, well, if I be nice to him, then then I'm going to have sex with him. But it doesn't have to be that. You guys can enjoy each other just one-to-one, hanging out, and then building the rapport again, because you may not even be in a mental space to want to be intimate, and just say that I just want to enjoy you right now. I just want us to get to a place where we can still have fun and enjoy each other, and that can lead to other things that you both will want. So that's what I have for you guys for this time frame of April 25th to May 15th. I hope that this has been helpful to you guys. Excuse me. I don't know if I wanted to add another point. If you're dealing with a water sign, I'll just say this. Your coldness could be really confusing them. So just be careful with that. Now, that's what I do have for you guys for the remainder of this time frame. If you would like to share with us how this has been helpful to you, or you can relate to it, please do so in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. If you would like something personal with me, I can be reached in the beginning of the email, beginning of the video, and in the description box below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Libra.